Live at 5, it's offer review. We're going to go over Wong's ISO and T4s, and we're also going to go over the Wong offers. Insert dick jokes here. Every time I say Wong, it's kind of hard not to. I've been laughing all day about that. Why are raid keys a thing? And I see this post constantly on Reddit. Last 2 months, more and more people quitting the game in Alliance. Not only we have to recruit again, which sucks. Can't even have proper raid reschedule because of raid keys. Here's my problem with raid keys. They cut paste this raid key thing directly from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes with 600 and everything. But here's the difference. How many people are in an alliance in Galaxy of Heroes? 50. If you have 48 or 49 or even maybe 47 people, it doesn't matter. Everything is just fine in Galaxy of Heroes. We only have 24 members in our alliance, and if you have one bad egg or 23 people, or one person forgets, or one person has a job, one person has to go to a funeral, one person has a life, it screws over the entire alliance. So they cut paste something from another game that was fair, and it turned out to be something completely unfair in this game because we only have 24 alliance mates. And I see this post constantly on Reddit. Now, if you're able to get into alliance with 23 sweaty players that play the game religiously, that is the solution, but that's not a realistic thing for most people. I've been fortunate. I've been in an alliance where I have 23 like-minded people that are like myself, that are sweaty. We play the game hardcore. We're serious about it, and this doesn't turn into a problem. But most people don't. Most people just play this game, for fun. It's not like this thing like that. Now, we got an anniversary gift today, which is pretty cool. And if you get all 4 of the orbs, this is one of the orbs, then you can get the Black Bolt costume. Then you get 400 gold, 45 Kestrel, 440 SBCs, and then 4.4 million gold. Thank you. Then let's talk about Wong's T4s. All of them, they all look pretty good. Now, the data from MSF.gg was delayed. We didn't get this assist counter information on the new characters for several days. But this looks like to be a very important thing, and that's why we're going to probably end up going Striker. And then also his passive gives armor to the whole team. His ultimate allows all the effects to be flipped instead of just a certain number of them. And then the special, when you put the T4 on him, it goes through defense down. So if you're going to use Wong on an arena team, it seems like you're going to have to do all the T4s. This is a super T4 heavy team, the Darkhold. A lot of the characters need a lot of them, like Doctor Strange needed all but his basic, it seemed like, and it's a mess. Now, as far as ISO 8, I got to say that all of the ISO 8s you can make a logical case for, except for Healer, but 4 of them. We're going to go over the 4 different choices on that. But anyways, all 4. And as far as ISO 8, I want to talk about that. Striker. So the advantage to Striker is that he will clear a negative effect from his team on the counter safety attack, or if you're doing a basic attack and then you're hitting into a vulnerable, it'll trigger twice. And so having the cleanse on the team to be able to go through that seems pretty important. Skirmisher, being able to clear positive effects. If you have a low red stars and yellow stars on him, maybe you're going to need Skirmisher to clear through the positive effects. The other advantage to Striker, by the way, is that he has the retaliation mechanic, kind of like Cull. And so that extra damage will help him quite a bit in doing, pinging them, because he's the one that has that retaliation mechanic. Raider, Heartless Doctor Strange passive has a boost to crit damage and crit chance. And frankly, the whole team gets a lot of benefits from Raider. And then lastly, Fortifier, the team also has a ton of barrier mechanics, and being able to get the extra barrier is amazing. Now, Morgan Le Fay does something unique. She allows the max barrier to be 60% of her max health. Typically on every other character, it's capped at 30%. That's something new on her. And so Fortifier also makes a lot of sense. Plus also Doctor Strange passive is putting barrier on the team constantly. So I don't know if Fortifier really makes sense in that situation because they may be capped all the time. I don't really know. We're probably going to have to play the team. But for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Striker and take it from there. Now, let's go to the offer review. We're going to start off on the web store, because there's some offers here on the web store that are not in game. I missed this one yesterday. Anniversary 2020-22 orb bundle. We've got a Morbius orb, a gold orb, and a training material orb. $3, buck and a half does not add up to $10. That's a pass right there. Superior gear sale. Boy, this just seems outrageous. I have to get close because I can't read this. $40 for this is trash. It's not good. Then right here, we've got $30 for 75 Ghost Spider. Now, I do like Ghost Spider. I think she's great. And then also, I just want to point out that, the release method from Morgan Le Fay is going to require this point system. And then when you go, depending on how high of a difficulty and how many scourges you enable, it will determine how many not only milestone points, but a leaderboard, right? And a lot of that is going to be tied to, unfortunately, Web Warriors and or Dark Hunters, because after difficulty 6, nodes 5 and 10 can only be completed with Web Warriors and or Dark Hunters. So this is an important character. 75 character shards for $30 is not a crazy good deal, but do what you got to do. And then over here, we've got Wong offers. I already purchased this one on my account, so we're going to get all the Wong offers as well. Do what you got to do if you want to unlock Wong. And then not lastly, but a reasonable deal right here. We've got the 2 Marvel Strike Force brand new characters, Deathpool and Kestrel, 30 shards of each for $5. If you need those characters, I think absolutely this is a good deal. And then we have the Kraken snack right here of $100 for an Elite 7. I do want to point out that Elite 7s now no longer can pull minions. Do what you got to do for this. I got to give shout out to Issues for helping me out with this right here. But this is super pricey. This is definitely a Kraken snack. So do what you got to do. I don't know how this is going to work with Morgan Le Fay. I prefer to get high red stars on Morgan Le Fay, but even Wong with the retaliation mechanic, probably high red stars on him would be pretty helpful as well. So let's get into offer review and take a look at what we've got going on over here. First things first, we've got some gold offers. First one right here, we had this yesterday, 2 million gold. And then we've got some Armory 14s and 15s and an Armory 16. Just a pet peeve of mine that these Armory 16s only have 2 uniques. It's one of the only orbs that I can think of that doesn't have 3, like, middle, left, and right. It's kind of annoying. It just has like the left and the center. Anyways, I think this is kind of a Kraken snack. I'm not really starved for gold right now, so I'm not really buying any gold offers at all at this time. But if I was short, I probably would consider this. But this is kind of a Kraken snack. And then we've got this right here. Trash. This is absolutely garbage. The only point of this offer here is to make the other offers look good. This is insane. Trash garbage offer. 1 million gold and 3 gold orbs is not even close worth $29. We've got the Wong offer right there. We talked about that. We've got the Ghost Spider offer. We talked about that. We got Destroyer of Universe. This is for the Heartless Doctor Strange. Value these at $3 a piece. These are the orbs that give a minimum 6, average 9.3. And yes, there is a very, very, very small chance of pulling 180. So this right here, $15. Do what you got to do. And then we talked about this Devil Pact offer. This is Ghost Rider. They had Ghost Rider for sale just last week. 50 character shards for $5. I do want to point out that these are still scarce for some people, the miasmas. And if you want to, there's always hidden offers for any one of the miasmas, and they changed the numbers on them recently. Now it is 20 of them for $15. Not a great deal. I believe if you're diligent in your supply store and buying 13s when you see them, some people will buy them up to 122. I try to buy them up to 61. Like if I see a 13 in the store and I have less than 61 of them, I will automatically buy it even if I'm not working on that character. Some people will do up to 122. And the thinking behind that, and the reason why people do that, is to take one character from 0 to 15 requires 61 of these. And some people want to make sure that they have 2 characters saved up. And I personally am fine with 1 character. So I always, any of these 13s, if I see one and I have less than 61, I automatically buy it. And that has really helped on the 13 bottleneck And not that the bottleneck is completely gone, but it's certainly a lot better than it was a year ago. And I haven't had a severe... Oh, that's not true. The Osmosium or whatever for Web Warriors was kind of horrible when they released like a bunch of characters in a row that require the same 13s. I don't know. I'll take that risk by not, that's why people will do 122. Let's move on. Red Star Ultimate Pack. These I value at $1.50 a piece. So we've got 14 orbs to not even come close to $50 US. Successful Brew calendar offers 3,000 milestone points. If you're tracking this event, the best way to track it is 6,100 milestone points a day to get through it. So you're gonna have to blitz a lot to get those points up. So this is like a half a day's of blitzing if you want to look at it that way for $15. No way, we're not going to be purchasing those. We are going to be blitzing our mines out and to finish the milestones. Plus it's kind of nice to blitz, and if you want to blitz more than the minimum, because you actually can use those points to buy gear inside of the store. And I've been having Mystic, we're going into a Mystic crunch right now, and I've been able to buy a lot of those Mystic uniques because you can buy them and they sell 10 of them at a time. So I've been using a lot of this Cauldron points for not only for teal gear, but also the orange Mystic pieces. It's been great. I like it. Good. I like the store. It's a good store. Not going to be recommending any of these though. Do what you got to do. Also, just keep in mind that spending 300 campaign energy will also give you 300 cauldrons. And then I believe we're going to have one here for the green energy, which pays double. This will actually give you 600. So for $5, you get 600 for spending the green energy, and then you get another 480 cauldrons. Anyways, let's keep going. We've got the 4th anniversary ISO 4 level blaster bundle. This is discounted $5. Normally these sell for $20. So this is $15 right here for a war ready for blaster bundle. Let's move on. Anniversary 2022. I do like this right here. Basically, you get 2 gold orbs and 3 training material orbs, a total of 5 orbs. I value those orbs at $1.50 a piece. That's $7.50. So that right there adds up to $5 again. I am completely flushed right now for some reason on gold and training orbs. I've got 70 gold orbs, 70 training material orbs, and I'm sitting on 35 million gold. So I'm just not in the market for it myself. But if you need these resources, this is a reasonable enough price. And then we've got the daily cauldron offer again. You need 6,100 of these a day to max out the milestones. Not recommending anybody do that. You can blitz and get those. Every time you get a blitz win, you get 23 of them. You literally can just win 4, lose 1, win 4, lose 1, win 4, lose 1, and get 23, 23, 23, 23. Do that a couple times a day, maybe 4 times a day, and you should be able to cap out the milestones. Let's move on. This is always here. We're going to skip over that. And then we've got an anniversary 2022 orb bundle. Not great. If this was like $1 or something, I can get excited. We got 10 orbs for $15. Armory 15. I don't see the value there. And then this is the offer that we saw on the web store carousel, which is the Elite 7. There's also 50 silver promotion credits, 5 training orbs. Then we've got a lot of blue ion resources there for $100. Not a discount, nothing special. It is what it is. And this is what I would call a quintessential Kraken snack. And I do want to point out that the Elite 7s and Elite 6s, as of this patch, no longer drop minions. So that's good. But for me, I just pull power armor like Rescue and Ironheart is all I can seem to get out of these things. Anyways, these are for Armory 15s. Not a great deal. I don't buy purple gear. I don't buy blue gear. This is not a good deal. Literally, the new character offers for like Doctor Strange and Wong have $10 for 300. Still not a great deal, but we're going to scroll down. There's basically, this is really terrible. I believe we'll have that. Not a good deal. Let's keep going. 500 SBC Superior Basic Galaxy. I don't need purple gear, but if you do, this is fine. And then we've got the Wong Superior Gear Sale. So if you're in the market for SBCs, $10 for 300. It's just not really a meaningful amount. A lot of characters need like 2,000 to go from 0 to 15. So 300 does not really take a chunk. The Darkhold team needs like 9,800 and something of them, which is a lot. And so 300 doesn't really make much of a dent into it. Ability right here. They did change the pricing on this. I do kind of like it. It used to be 100 for $10. They bumped it up to 240 for $10, but I do still think the best price for this is 100 T3s for $1. Then again, this is same thing that they had in Doctor Strange. I was not really impressed with this because you basically, if you wanted to upgrade, one of the abilities T4s, you have to buy this offer 3 times, and you're basically spending $30 for what 225 T4s. Not really great. Purple gear, no. Gold gear, no. And then the thing that they changed in this patch, which I do like, and we saw this with Heartless Doctor Strange and Wong, is that I do like the gold and the training material offers for the character releases. 1 million gold and 4 gold orbs for $10. If you're strapped for gold, that is it's reasonable enough. It's not the best deal, but it's better than it used to be before, and I do like it, and I feel the same way about the training materials offers. That is trash. That's pretty much also trash. I think we're just going to scroll through the rest of this, and I believe there is nothing of interest down here. I do want to scroll all the way down to the bottom and see if there's anything there before we toggle over to the free-to-play account. What is this? Pocket Dimension offer, and what is this? Milestone points? Boy, they can't even get you the cauldrons? Oh my God. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I guess that is for Pocket Dimension. Feels bad, my guy. Not great. And if they're why not just give the cauldrons rather than the points? Let's toggle over to the free-to-play account and see if there's anything unique here on this account. We're talking about sometimes we have character offers, 50 character shards for $5, which are reasonable enough. And this looks like it's all duplicates, and I don't see anything here of interest. And we will wrap up offer review. People are getting through Pocket Dimension relatively easily is what I'm hearing from some people. I haven't gone into it myself, so I can't speak to that if being true or not myself. But we're going to do that here shortly. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching.
Just afraid